Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you watched my first video, thank you so much for your support. It really motivates me to keep going. If you're new here, I share top tips and strategies to help you succeed. Have you ever opened a TOEFL reading passage and thought, wow, this is impossible? I don't even understand half of these terms. Words like infrared radiation, photochemical pigments, or optic tactile can really feel overwhelming. But here's the good news, you don't actually need to understand every technical detail to write a strong TOEFL summary. What you need is a clear method for finding the main ideas, simplifying the hard words, and connecting everything logically. So, are you ready? And today, we will summarize the passage called the Pit Organs of Snakes. You can find the full passage on the internet. So now let's check out my summary steps. The first step is identifying topic and purpose. For example, the topic here is pit organs in snakes, and the purpose of the reading passage is explaining how these organs detect infrared radiation and help snakes strike prey accurately. Step 2. Take paragraph notes. The first paragraph is pit organs detect worm prey. Blindfold tests prove infrared sensing. Paragraph 2. Nerve activity shows response only to temperature differences, not sound or light or vibration. Paragraph 3. Pressure change hypothesis disproved. Paragraph 4. Photochemical idea rejected. Thermal mechanism confirmed by laser test. Paragraph 5 or final paragraph. Pit organs give stereoscopic infrared perception through the optic tactile. Move to the step 3. You have to build the thesis and pillars. The thesis here is the passage explains that pit organs are infrared sensors that operate through thermal detection and allow snakes to strike prey accurately. And there are three pillars. Experiments prove pit organs detect heat, not smell or light. Alternative hypothesis rejected. Thermal detection confirmed. Signals from both pits processed in brain to stereoscopic heat vision. The first step is find keywords and paraphrase. You can paraphrase some words, for example, infrared receptors to heat sensing organs, nerve recordings to test of nerve responses, photochemical pigments to light sensitive compounds, optic tactile to visual center of the brain, stereoscopic to 3D depth perception. The next step is using transitions, and here is my writing sample. The passage describes pit organs in snakes, specialized structures that act as infrared sensors. These heat-detecting organs allow snakes to locate warm-blooded prey and strike with great accuracy. Experiments confirm this function. Blindfolded snakes still attack correctly when prey is warmer than the surroundings, and nerve tests show no response to sound, vibration, or visible light, but strong activity when an object of a different temperature approaches. These findings demonstrate that the pit organs operate specifically as heat detectors rather than relying on other senses. Scientists then consider how the organs work. The pressure change idea was disproved because cutting the membrane did not reduce sensitivity. The photochemical hypothesis was also rejected since infrared energy is too weak. Laser experiments provided strong evidence that the detection is purely thermal, based on slight temperature rises. Finally, the passage explains how the brain processes this information. Signals from the two pit organs are sent to the visual center, where they are combined much like input from two eyes. This stereoscopic system gives snakes three-dimensional infrared perception, allowing them to judge distance and strike prey precisely. In conclusion, pit organs are thermal detectors that give snakes effective heat vision for hunting. So, got it? The next time you face the TOEFL passage full of academic words, please don't panic. Remember that you don't have to be a scientist or memorize every term. What matters here is breaking the passage into main ideas, simplifying the language, and organizing your summary clearly. If you practice this method, even the most difficult passages will start to feel manageable. And that's exactly the confidence that you want to take into the test day. And if you found this helpful, please like the video, subscribe for more TOEFL tutorials, and let me know in the comments if you would like me to break down another top passage. Thank you so much and goodbye.